Okay, so good morning, everybody. In the Forex Seals Pro, we are live for the London Open. As I said, this will be, I will try to do that as much as I can. So this morning we have been looking for this level. I went long here. I called this level here. We had this bounce. Then we called this one. We had another bounce. I took another potential accumulation on this level, had a small, like 6-8 pips trade, and now we are at London Open. So we have this support here, we have this fib here, and as I said this morning, showing this big chart, we have this very, very important area there. So I just took a long on the open right now at let me tell you, it's on the other platform, so it's not exactly the same numbers. So 0.9928.8. So 0.9928.8 is the long I have now. Looking to see what we get in the London +5. So the London +5, as I said, and now you will have more information about what I am doing in the Forex Seals Pro. So this London +5 is the 5 minutes after the London Open, which is very important because in many cases, we can look at that on the 15 minute, in many cases, it's the time when the price can be struggling, like here for the next 5 minutes. We can look at that on the 3-minute time frame, even on this bottom. So we could be struggling here or just bounce from there. But if we struggle here, and if we keep the lows, in many cases, very often, the lows at the London, between London and London +5, if it's respected, then we have a move on the upside or the downside, depending where we are. But at the actual situation, it would be on the upside. If we break there, then we have this very important area here, and that's critical place that I already called this morning. If we get there between here and there, this trend line that I show already, it's a very, very good place to get long, in my opinion. So we have had this accumulation between Friday and today, so it's a big accumulation area. We can consider it like this. So let me draw here what could be it's, of course, it's not, when I'm doing live, it's not perfectly precise because I'm trading at the same time. Look, we are breaking under the consolidation bottom now. While we are speaking, we are getting there. So it's very interesting because what I was going to say right now was this accumulation, this consolidation we have seen here, we could break through it. So that's exactly what we are doing now. We break through it. We could spike to this area and bounce from that area. So that's exactly what we have now. So let's go back here now. This is the volume. I will explain that later. So you see, sorry for that noise, you see how we are going now right to this place. I'm trading at the same time, so sometimes I need to stop a little bit speaking. But you see how we are going straight there now, and we will see a bounce in this area. That's for me absolutely clear, because this area I've been waiting for it such a long time. We have now the setup that are getting ready slowly. So either we bounce here within a few seconds now on the London +5, which will happen very soon, or we go lower till the time channel. And in that case, we would probably slow down that move, which is what would expect. But this area, you see, we have the trend line I just showed there, this big trend line, and this area. So we go back inside there, and we have here the same pink rectangle. We have the same area, and I am taking longs now right here because we can see a move from there any time from now. It's really it can go really fast from here. So or we just touch and bounce from here, or we go up to there in the day. We must remember we have the monthly close. So the monthly close will make things a little bit more crazy. We can see a stop hunt before we see a reversal, and that's what I'm looking at. Sorry, I'm having my coffee at the same time. So can you just confirm the one that are online and that you have the sound and the image okay, please? That will just be that will be one confirmation. I see it works, but it's always better to have your confirmation. And so you could not what? Okay. And sound, well, sound I see it's okay, so it's not a big deal. Okay, so we see we are here. I said I took along at 0.99, well, here it's 0.9922 exactly. I will post it here. Okay, so 0.9922, we can still look there. So we have now passed the +5, the London +5. We didn't took the lows, so it could be interesting now. Let's see what we get. First option is just we spike up and come back above this level. So as soon as we will come back above this level, it will be an important thing, because you see how this level has been holding till now. Just to let you know why this level is important, is because we have there a quarterly volume area, which is very important, and I will explain that in the next video. I will do that's part of what you get in the Forex Seeds Pro. You get more insight about why I find and how I find those levels. It's very important for the trading, of course, because the good level and the good timing is the only thing we need to have to make money here. So as I just said, this is a quarterly volume support we have there. So those support, they do not only react to the PIP. You see the price can go around it. It's a potential area. Like here we have another monthly volume support there, which has been acting, you see here with the moving average, the exponential moving average, but you see how price has been holding in that area for some time. And it was the high on Friday, by the way. So now we go back where we are right now. We look at what's happening on the market, and we wait to see if we start bouncing from here, or if we have some upside move, as I expect, which could happen. So it looks like there have been some activities in Ukraine, which is probably why we had this little move here. But even whatever happened in Ukraine, that's what you will get live to here in the Forex Seeds Pro. You will get this information coming to you. So you see here 3 missiles fired from Belarus was shot down in the Volyn province in the west of the country. So that's nothing big happening. Of course, if there is more aggressiveness coming there, it will be a little bit bullish for the USD because of the risk-off situation, but I don't think that will change a lot at this level. That's nothing really, really important. It pushed a little bit, but it cannot completely turn what we are expecting to happen now. So this thing, you will get it live all the time. You have here all the details of the data that are coming all day long. So I will put a permanent live link for that, so you can get, I think, one of the best information we need to have on the market. So we just wait now to look what's going to happen. We have this this bottom that was in place at London +5. As I said, this is a London +5 bottom. If we keep it now, and I would like to see a little bit of acceleration, at least to see bounce till this area. If not, the other option, if we go lower inside before the time channel, then we would go there and bounce from there. We must remember we have some data coming. I posted that on the old feed, but we have some data coming soon. Let me show you that again in case. So this is what we have coming at 10 GMT here. It's the confirmation of the GDP that we saw last week. We had already the French, the German, and everything, blah, blah, blah. So nothing really important here, but we should see everything in line because they have already done the consolidation on that. So perhaps some little changes, but I don't think we should have a big surprise there. And then we have the lane speaking a little bit later this morning. Okay. So we are still struggling there, which is a good thing. We could see some acceleration coming. I want to see this acceleration before the time channel that will start a little bit later. So I really want to see this. If we look again at the big chart we have there, you see we mostly arrive in that area. So there is a little bit difference on this thing, probably because I copy and sometimes from one feed to the other one. Here we have 3 pips, and there we should have the same because I think it's the same feed. It's this one. Yeah, it's the same. Okay, I just added here this small rectangle, probably because I have some volume thing here. So now the point is, do we keep this one now? And it looks like we are doing so. So if we keep it, we should see this acceleration, at least for some pips up, like about 18 pips, and then we'll see what happened on the time channel. What could be possible now is we would bounce here on the time channel start, and then the time channel start when we arrive there, and we could have here 2 options. Or we see a continuation on the upside and we break there, or if we have with the data coming at 10 o'clock, so we could see a break a little bit higher, perhaps to this weekly level here, or go a little bit higher there. If we would have a surprise on the data, then we could come back in this area here. Very important there, this 61.8 yearly fib. I will explain to in this Forex Seals Pro where is coming this fib from, because nobody has it, and it's normal because it's something I kind of discovered on the fib in my career, as I said. So I will share that with you inside this new Twitter feed. As I said, there will be 2. As soon as I can, I will do a Telegram group, so we will be able to discuss a little bit more, a little bit better than only on Twitter. But you can anyway on Twitter discuss, send direct messages, and I will answer them. That's why to this new feed, the Forex Seals Pro will be limited. I will not get, I don't want to get in this feed 300 or 400 people. That's not possible. So it will be limited probably to less than 100, or perhaps even to less than 50 people. We cannot get something of quality if we are too many people inside. Okay, still struggling. So I will Okay, thank you, Shiva. I will I will wait to see. I was going to say I will go mute myself, but we still see some little bit of price action. I leave you the chart. I will just mute for a few, unless we go on moving and we touch this 61.8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it should be this one. No. Okay, so it's that one. So the other thing is, I draw this ABC down on Friday, thinking if we would go lower, we have the level. So we have here to the 61.8 of that ABC down, that's potential ABC down. Why didn't put it there? Because of the Heikinatchi candle. If you look at that on the 1 hour, it's a little bit tricky when there is one candle green in the middle there, but we should ideally, I would have preferred to have something like this. If that's the one we are playing, we would stop a little bit under this bigger fib here that we have there. And this one is 61.8 fib. And this 61.8 fib is measuring, let's go back to that one, is measuring that upside ABC. So let's change the color. It will be easier of the smaller we change. We'll put it blue. So it's important what we do here, because we are looking at everything there. So you have the big ABC up, and you see we stopped to the peak on the 100% extension. Then we came back here on the 61.8 fib, and this 61.8 will offer some support. It's not the only one we have there. There is more things we have there. There is much more things, by the way, we have here. And then we have the other one, 61.8 there. So I go back to this big one. So look, we are just now touching the 61.8 of the ABC up. Oops, sorry, I moved it. I want to lock these charts, otherwise we will have to do the job again. So now we are looking at that. So it means, due to the fact that we break the London plus 5 minutes, we are now looking a little bit lower. So either we stop on the top of this rectangle here, or we go lower. You see here we have another very important 61.8 fib, and that's the one I want to look at now. So I know sometimes it's a little bit busy here, but so this one is the 61.8. Okay, so you see here we went up to the 100% extension, and that's the 61.8 we are looking at. So I will extend it a little bit because we want to see further. Okay, so now we have it here. It's perhaps too much. Okay, a little bit less. Okay, good. So if we look here, that's where we are coming now. Oh, it's not till there. Let me extend it a little bit more. And you see the 61.8 fib coming right here. So that's the one we have been speaking about. We have another one, which is an inside big fib of the ABC down. So that's something I will explain you how I find those inside fib I've been speaking about, I think, a lot here. That's something I discovered, and you will see how it works. It's very simple, but it's something, it's not this chart. Oh, this channel is very important too, but we will look at it later. It's a very important place where we are landing soon. And of course, this very, very big 61.8 yearly fib. I will explain to how this is coming and where it's coming from. Okay, so now we are approaching the time channel. We have a nice, now a nice long setup on the 5 minute and on the 15 minute. I can show it here if you wish. So this is what's telling me if it's a good time to take the level we are arriving. And you see we have here a low reading, we have green signal. We start to have another signal with a divergence on the dynamic indicator. This one is dynamic price action indicator. So it's telling us if price is exhausted or not. So you see we have it here. So it's something good inside the just arriving at the time channel, and you see even here on the 15-minute we are getting ready. So it's great. If we look at this one, the 1 hour is joining too, so it's good because we have the 15 and the 5-minute, the 1 hour is coming, and the 4 hours is inside an upside move. So that's something very interesting. We will get a bounce very soon now. Looking at this, it's clear very soon. So we have 5 minutes before the time channel starts, which is at 7:25. Where is my GMT clock? Let me look if it's behind there. Why do I have double thing? Ah, no, it's the other one. Okay. So we have a great signal. We have this, let me find my clock. I need my clock here. Oh, I see I'm not sharing. What's that? So do you still see the screen? Just let me know if the screen is still there. Okay, it looks like it is. I see this blue thing around screen 2. Share. Okay. We'll perhaps stop sharing and reshare everything because okay. So normally I should have something here, but I don't see it anyway. It's not a big deal. So so we are right now arriving to this area I've been looking for. Let me get back to my Dixie charts. On the Dixie chart, we have some resistances coming. We are now at a quarterly volume resistances, and we have some feed 2 coming soon. But the one that is leading at this stage is the Euro USD. As you know, the Euro USD is 75% of the 65% of the Dixie. So the Euro USD, I'm long now here, 0.99. 165. We'll post it for you. Okay. Okay. So I just share that. I will copy it for the other guy if they don't still understood that I'm switching to the Pro. Okay, so we are arriving at 7:25 GMT. Unless I'm wrong, I don't have my GMT clock. I will look at this one here. So GMT, it's even 8:25 GMT now. Wow, yes, it's 8:25 GMT. So we are anyway at the time. Because we have changed and GMT didn't. So it's 8:25 now for the time channel till the end of the day saving hours. Okay, great. Anyway, that doesn't change anything. It's half an hour after the London Open. So it's not the GMT time, which is important. It's half an hour after the London Open. So I'm long here on this one. I closed the higher I took there. So now I'm long here at this at 0.9916. I posted it. So not a lot more to say than this. I have a question here. Let me just mute me to avoid getting all this noise in the... Okay, so I see some more coming inside here, so that's great. So it's important to, if you can, to follow the London Open Live, because we discuss about a lot of things here. So as I said, the last long I took is here, 0.99, 116, 165, this level right there, right on this 1140 fib, which is an inside important fib of those ABC, of the big ABC down. So it's a very important area. We have a great long signal there. I already show it. I will show it again for the one that just came in here. We had the long signal, everything confirmed here. There too on the 15 minute. This is the 15 minute, this is the 5 minute, which can be sometimes a 3, but I use mostly a 5 minute. And we have the same confirmation here with what we call this dynamic divergence. So you see there is a divergence in between two signals on this indicator. It's a dynamic indicator on the price action. So the interest of this is very simple. I said it at the very beginning of this video. We need two things when we are trading to know if it's the right moment and the right place. So the right place we have hit here. I spoke about that this morning already. Saying if we get to this area, if we get to this level here at 0.99, nearly to the peak, that would be a great bounce area, but it can start anywhere. It can start here, go a little bit higher. We have some data in half an hour. If the data is a little bit disappointing, then we would come back here and bounce from there. But this is definitely a very interesting and important area to look at for today or the next days if we don't touch it now. So we have the end of month today, so it could be a little bit shaking move, and that's what we are seeing. So we are breaking under this past consolidation we had. So this is the consolidation we have had since a light Thursday. You see this area of consolidation here. We can look at it on the 15 minute. It's clearer. So this is a kind of consolidation. What could happen, as I said before, is we just touch that and bounce from it, posting a clean of the stop under this consolidation, or we could even go to this area and bounce from it. That's what I'm looking at for the next let's say 24 hours, of course, unless something very important would change the rules, but that's not what's happening now. So now we are still in normal behaving and everything is keeping normal. I'm just taking 2 seconds. I'm back in 2 seconds. I leave you here the live information that I have. It's a paying service, but you can see it here. So everything is shown here in real time, and that's something you will get to inside this Forex proceeds. There will be a permanent link for the data and headline feed. I'm back in 2 minutes. Okay. We have some workers here today, but it's not a big deal. Okay, so we have passed the time channel time, so it looks like we will be struggling here till we get the data in about now 25 minutes. So I think that's done for this morning concerning the live. I will stop here. We have those data coming in about, oh no, not in 1 hour, sorry, in 2 hours. So we have 1 hour and a half. So we have time to bounce now. So it's very possible we are bouncing now. Okay, so if there is something big, I will come back on the live session. If not, then I stay on the Forex Seeds Pro with you guys, and you will see every day something new will happen, and it will be a really nice trader group. So see you later or tomorrow.